All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, the 22nd of August, set by Paul. So this might be a long one. First, let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, ex-umpire Mr. O'Farrell included on return. Well, very sneakily, the definition was ex. The answer is former. And it is included in the phrase umpire Mr. O'Farrell if you read it backwards on return. Today, female friend for prince in US city without delay sent back. 3 female friend for prince in US city without delay sent back. And the third letter is L. All right, let's see what Paul has. Import notice on empty crate. Should that be possible for me to pack it? Well, I'm thinking empty crate is CE. I think that might be the ending of a charade, and the definition might be, should that be possible? It's a very cryptic definition, but I just think CE makes a nice ending for a word, especially 12 letters. So what would import be? And then notice could be add, but I'd like it to be something that ends in N. Or it could be notice as a verb to see. No, I don't see it. Trace evil farmer via gossip. I have no idea what that is. I mean, the via is very unusual. Is it part of an anagram? There's really no, other than evil might be an anagram indicator, but then what is the trace doing? Oh, trace could be evidence. No, too short. How about game well beyond drunk couple? Ooh, drunk couple could be an anagram of couple. That's 6 letters. So then, oh, well, could well be okay, goes after an anagram of couple, and it makes a game. I'm thinking of Kerplunk. That was a good game. Game well beyond. I mean, it could be double OK at the end, but yeah, I'm not doing much with an anagram of couple. Pot black? No. A 9, that's 1 over the 8 silly. Great clue. A 9 could be IX. That's 1 over the 8. No. Batting accomplished as I played for country. I think it might be a country, 9 letters. Again, played might indicate an anagram. Oh, maybe that's at the end. SIA, Malaysia. What's another SIA? Tunisia. But then what's batting accomplished? Can batting simply be B from cricket notation? B and then SIA at the end. Bratislava. Accomplished, gained. No, I feel like I should be getting that one. I think it's the Paul effect. I see his name and my brain turns to mush. A squeeze getting 100 in anteroom. Well, 100 I think is going to be AC. I think it might be an anteroom. Or, we could put the AC inside an anteroom, but then the definition would be a squeeze. I think I prefer it being A, which would go with like ANCE, and then a hug, and it's an anteroom. What would you call an anteroom? I don't have an anteroom in my house. Don't know about you. Hallway. What do they call those? No. All right, let's see if this might be a C. 11 bags elected for change. Doesn't look like... Oh, well, we've seen before where elected is in. If you're elected, you are in the House, in the new Parliament. So I think a word for 11, which of course is a team, a side. It could be XI. Oh, well, hold on. It could be 11 across, of course. Yeah, not getting very far today. A, pretense, kidnap, conduit, otherworldly. That's a strange... I don't like the surface. It doesn't read very smoothly. A, pretense, kidnap, conduit. No, is it a 14-letter anagram? Again, there's nothing really to tell us to anagram. I don't think conduit. No, I think it might be a charade. It might be and then a pretense might be a sham. I don't know what kidnap could be, nab, and then conduit, vent, or pipe. And it's going to mean otherworldly, outer spacely. No. Survivor of battle with Prime Minister leaves. Well, Prime Minister PM. Could it be a 9-letter battle and you take away the PM and it leaves you with survivor? I'm thinking of widower, could be a survivor. There's also, there's some, I think, word from the legal profession. Somebody's survivor. Legatee. No. Somewhere in Serbia, denied entry to another country. Germany. Maybe it is somewhere in Serbia, 4-3. Denied entry. And Germany might simply be a G at the end. Or D. European arguments back. Radio equipment is put on for shock jock ? No. Muck say in unopened passage. Ooh, could it be a nice simple hidden clue to give us a chance? No, I don't think so. Oh, it might be a 5-letter word for passage, and we remove the opening letter. Muck say. Yeah, it's a funny definition too. Dirt comes to mind, of course, but what's the passage? An alley? Oh, it could be a passage in a book. No. Earning gift, romantic, admits that brought pain. Is it earning or earning gift? To admit something is to put it inside, so I think a word for romantic is going to go, oh, that brought pain might simply be ow, O-W. What is a romantic? Hunter of Welsh snakes. I'm wondering if snakes might be an anagram indicator for of Welsh. But then who is the hunter? Oh, I think it's she-wolf. Hungry like the she-wolf, I think. All right. Finally got one. That must be one of the longest it's taken me to get a single answer. A retreat by yours truly, most uncharitable. I think it's going to be, yeah, word meaning most uncharitable, ending in est. Well, meanest comes to mind, and I think it's me is yours truly, and beside it we have a nest. All right, can I do anything with those crossing letters? Motor mogul, being on another planet, in old banger. Oh, I think the motor mogul is Elon Musk, and the being on another planet is an E.T., and an old banger is a very cryptic definition of a musket, something that goes bang. Here we have bath liquid and meat in container with a lid. Is it bath liquid? I don't see it. Vessel for water, I see bubbling up. Pot something. Water, H2O, I see bubbling up. I think we might have a reversal in here, but I'm not seeing it. Bottom on fire, upend, so be it. Again, upend sounds like a reversal for a down clue. Now the bottom on fire, I think, is that E. And then upend, so. Yeah, what's the definition then? It, be it. So might be thus, but reversing that doesn't make a word. No, how might one make team and what to make of losers? Oh, okay, the two M's definitely help. You might make mincemeat of losers, to use an expression, and if you mince the word meat, you can make team. All right, finally getting a little foothold. It's a start. All right, trouble seeing image ultimately. Okay, focus. Oh, I'm thinking it's going to be trouble seeing. Maybe a medical term. So I think image ultimately is that E. Now what's okay? And then focus. The focus of something, I suppose, the center. Okay, well, I mean, could it be trouble saying I? Ah, I think it might be eye strain because I think okay is yes. But can train be focus? I suppose if you train your eyes on something, you're focusing on it. Where did I put my pen? Anyway, let me make a note. We'll check that at 15 squared and see if my interpretation is right. That was my bottom on fire. Upend. Or maybe we up the word end itself? No. So be it. No, and my vessel for water. Ooh, hot. I think it might. It's just a cryptic definition. A hot tub. Vessel for water. I see. I'm not very confident in that one, but I'll leave it in for the moment because it's that kind of a day. Well, let me try this one. The same outrageous documentation sent back. Sent back sounds like a reversal. Oh, yes. So outrageous is over the top, OTT, and documentation might be your ID. And if you reverse all of that, you get ditto. All right. That was our bath liquid and meat. What would bath liquid be like? What do you call the bath bubbly stuff? Oh, there is. Who else, when you took baths when you were kids, your mum would put a little bit of Dettol in it, and it's a very evocative smell. It comes to mind immediately. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I suppose children carry so many germs, maybe it was a good idea. Anyway, it didn't kill us. Could it be Dettol? Meat in container with a lid? I don't see it. All right, local boy here. I'm crazy for Hollywood's plutonium blonde. Oh, 12 letters. Let's see. Local boy here that's 12 letters on its own. So then what's the I'm? I think it would have just been local boy here. Crazy for. Am I counting that right? Yeah. Hollywood's plutonium. Now, blonde also has a B and an E in it, so. Oh, and what's the chemical symbol for plutonium? Yeah, maybe it's local boys, the definition. I'm wondering if I'm crazy might be MI. Oh, or H. Yeah, here I'm no. I think with the B, I think maybe MI. But I can't think of MI something B. All right, I skipped over some downs. Bitter blow. Well, bitter is often some kind of beer, ale, but it can also be something very cold. So I'm wondering if it's some word for an Arctic wind. Is there a specific name for that wind? A cold wind? No. Anxious. I originally dropped grandma's eggs. I think it's going to be a phrase that means anxious. Originally dropped. Might just be D. Oh, I'm thinking of on edge. Ah, yeah, because I think it's I is one, of course. And then the first letters of dropped grandma's eggs. There we go. Finally got another one. Knackered, in fact, having caught race leader. Oh, well, I think we're going to knacker our anagram, in fact. And that's it. Oh, maybe that's going to have a C for caught. See, in fact, there's only 6 letters. Or maybe it's going to catch a 3-letter race. And then the definition is leader. Yeah, not seeing it. What can I do with the letters of fact? We have the F in a funny place. No. Something for the wet. Sweet and sour balls. Okay. I think it might be something for the wet, like an umbrella or a Macintosh, raincoat. Balls could be 2 O's. Could it end in what's something for the wet? A sweet could be a dessert of some kind. Actually, dessert would fit. Is there a word dessert too? I don't know. Is there some? But then this one would end in an O, which seems unlikely to say the least. Anyhow, currency, the cause of fission, 2 letters. I think it's again going to be a 2-word phrase that means anyhow. And currency, which could be an actual currency, pound, dollar, yen, or could something that is current is now. Oh, yeah, how about no? Anyhow, no. And then the cause of fission. What is the cause of nuclear fission? But I can't think of a no wonder, no warder. Anyhow, no matter. I'm very confident in the D. Yeah, actually, I'm confident in the A and the D. All right, I've looked at everything once, and I've a few in the bottom, 1 in the top. Very, very disappointing. I think I'll be using wordplays.com a lot today. That's trace evil farmer via gossip. Is it going to be gossip? Or trace ending in, yeah, I'm confident in the ones I have, except maybe ice strain. Oh, and hot tub, yeah, not confident in that one at all. So I think this does end in an A. A trace. Oh, there is some like scintilla. Oh, yes. That's it exactly. Via gossip, question mark is telling us it's a homophone, something you might overhear. Evil is sin, and a farmer might be a tiller with an R at the end. And then somehow that becomes tilla. Okay, gives us a nice S. Import, I mean, I was thinking of it as a verb, as it is in the surface reading, but I'm wondering something of great import, great importance. I still think that the definition is, should that be possible for me to pack it? I mean, is it something like a suitcase or maybe to pack it in? Possible for me to pack it? Parachute? No. Here we just have an I and then an N at the end. A pretense. Oh, otherworldly. I'm wondering about alien, but a lean. I don't think we had lean recently. I don't think it's a pretense. Oh, but it might be a lie. Yeah, it might be a pretense. And then the N. Ah, yeah. And then I think it's alien abduction. Oh, conduit is duct, of course. I'm not sure where the ION is coming from. I think it is clue as definition where the wordplay words also point us to the definition, especially with the kidnap. I just don't see where the ion is coming. Is there a moon of one of the planets called? Oh, there is Io. That's I think what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't quite. I get all of it up to duct, but I just don't get the ION. Anyway, here's batting accomplished as I played for country. Madagascar, no. Let me pause and just think about my SIA ending and see if I can. Oh, Indonesia. Oh, yes, in cricket, if you're batting, you're the team that's in, and accomplished is done. All right. Uh, Somewhere in Serbia. Oh, I think is there Novi? It could be with a W. Or, ooh, how about Nova? Yeah, I think it's Novi, Nova, which I think is new. Let me pause and look that up. I actually got it before I looked it up because I was thinking, oh, denied entry to another country, maybe no visa. And then the D for Germany. And yeah, Novi Sad is a city in Serbia. All right, a squeeze. Oh, an alcove, I suppose. Oh, your squeeze, I suppose, might be your love. A love gets the C for 100. And Yeah, I would have thought an alcove is something very different to an anteroom. There you go. Here's our 11 bags elected. Well, I think that's the... And, oh, how about coins could be changed? So then COS is somehow 11. Cosine? Survivor of battle with Prime Minister leaves. Well, it's not widower or legatee. But there is an old word. Oh, isn't there the old word relict? R-E-L-I-C-T. I don't know, maybe you don't pronounce it that way, but I know I've seen that. All right, should it be possible for me to pack it? Significance, maybe? Oh, something of import. Yeah, would be of significance. So then the notice is a sign. Oh, and then the empty crate. And should that be possible for me is if I can, and that packs in between the beginning and the end. All right. A9, that's 1 over the 8 silly. Oh, I think it might be an anagram of A9, and that would be inane, which would mean silly. And I think that's 1 over the 8 is telling us it's drunk, a drunk version of A9, all right. Oh, gin rummy must be the game. Well beyond drunk couple. Oh, well is my. You might say well or oh my. And the couple that are drunk are 2 drinks, gin and rum. That's clever. All right, survivor of battle with Prime Minister leaves. I still wanted to be PM taken away from some battle. I'm thinking, yeah, well, I'm thinking something like double T-U-R-E, but I can't think of a word. T-O-U, something or other. Here's our bitter blow. Oh, isn't there the, I want to say Nanook, but then I think of Nanook of the North. No, it's Chinook, is it? Let me pause and look up Nanook and Chinook. No, I think it must be, well, Chinook is the wind. Nanook is, I think, a mythological figure, and then the name of Nanook from the north, of the north. Still not seeing my survivor out something. And then this one, I was thinking European might be E, and then a word for argument might be reversed, which I think would put an S there, but I don't know what the argument would be. And then radio equipment is put on. I think the definition is shock jock, but with a question mark, which could be anything. I mean, the surface suggests someone on the radio. But could it be something to do with an electrician of some kind? No, not seeing it. And that's my muck. say, oh, muck can be mire in unopened passage. I don't know what the passage would be. Means 16 down would begin with an I. Something for the wet. Sweet and sour. What's another? If balls isn't two O's, of course with Paul, you never know what it might be. Oh, could it be testes? Is there some word that's going to end in testes? Oh, sweet. But then what's something for the wet? Paul. And there's our bath liquid. All right, we're past the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to put in Dettol and check it. No. All right. Of course, it could be nothing to do with baths. It might be Bath, the spa town, petrol. Or is it a container with a lid? And meat. No, and then this one, anyhow. Let me pause and think of phrases that mean anyhow. Well, I wasn't getting anywhere on this one, so I did have to go to wordplays.com. There are a lot of words or phrases that fit this pattern, so I just went through a few pages and I saw at random, and so I think maybe anyhow, I can see how the definition might be literally anyhow at random. I was though expecting more of a in any case type of phrase, but then maybe it's just I don't get the currency. Oh, that is very clever. I don't like the definition as anyhow, but the currency is the rand, and it literally splits the atom. Oh, I like that part of it. Um, anyway, all right, glad I used word plays for that one. Does that help me? Let's see. We now have a T for the second word of earning, gift. Romantic admits that brought pain. Yeah, earning, like take home, pay. If there is an ow, that brought pain. Tower, but I don't see how that would work. Now my bath liquid would begin with an R. Maybe liquid and meat in container with a lid. No. Oh yeah, what else? We got an M. I did look up plutonium is Pu. Local boy here. Yeah, I do wonder if it's a word for the local of some town, like a Brummingen or a Mancunian. I'm crazy for Hollywoods. Hollywoods might be LA's. Plutonium blonde. Well, there's platinum blondes. Veronica Lake, was she a platinum blonde? Or who else? Marilyn, of course. Yeah, not getting that. And here's I think is going to be so be it, maybe, but event, event, in any event. No. All right, let me think about my shock jock, and if I'm not getting anywhere, I'm going to have to resort to wordplays.com again. I did have to use wordplays. I'm glad I did. I was wondering if the European might be a Pole, but even imagining that, I still didn't see this word. But a polemicist, that's a bit of a stretch as a definition for a shock jock, I think. But European is Pole. Arguments back. Oh, I think the radio equipment is a mic. Yeah, I don't quite see how that one is working out, but we'll check it at 15 squared. But it does give us some nice letters. Our bitter blow now. Wallop. A wallop is a blow. Is it a type of beer, maybe? Let me go ahead and check that one. It is right. So I think it might be a type of bitter, but we will find out. Now my survivor. Lettuce. Leaves could be lettuce. I do like that. But what's battle with Prime Minister leaves? I don't see that either. Let's check it. That is right as well. Yeah, some very tricky ones today. Okay, so here is the one I thought might be an anagram of in fact, and that might catch race. Oh, well, a chieftain would be a leader. So we do have our anagram of in fact, and that catches HIE, having caught race. Oh, I think if you race, if you move quickly, you hie. Yeah, I think I remember reading that in books. We hide to the top of the hill or whatever. Okay, I'll just make a note of that to double check it. All right, earning, gift, vital. Oh, maybe it is something that brought pain. Viral, earning gift, romantic admits that. Yeah, viral, vital, rival. And that's our liquid, our bath. We do have another letter for our plutonium blonde, that N. Does that help me? Let me pause. Oh, I was going to say suburbanite, but that's not right. Let me pause. I had to go to wordplays for this one, and I'm glad I did. I do remember the phenomenon uh, 2 years ago. Barbenheimer. Yes, of course. Oops, Barbie and Oppenheimer. So how is the wordplay? Obviously, Hollywood's plutonium blonde, I think, is the definition. So local boy, uh, Here I'm is anagrammed at the end. So local boy here. I don't get that part. Yeah, very confusing. All right, this is now our so be it. All right, let me pause, run through the alphabet. All right, I think it is Paul being Paul. I think it might be enema. Bottom on fire. Oh, so the bottom letter of fire is E. And so be it, of course, at the end of a prayer, you say amen. And then we reverse all of that. And then it is clue as definition or an and lit where, maybe an enema is the solution to all of that. Dear, oh dear. All right, so this isn't double O at the end. Something for the wet. Yeah, something. Oh, is it like a scuba suit or a sou'wester? Balls is telling us to anagram the words sweet and sour, and I think that gives us a sou'wester. I like that. Muck say in unopened. Passage is an aisle, and then without the A, there's an Isle of Muck, one of those many Scottish islands, I think. Okay, that brought pain. Something Trump brought pain. Earning gift. Top trumps. And then our bath liquid. And meat in container with a lid. What is that second word going to be? Let me pause and ponder that one. All right, well, I've solved 20 down. I just looked at it again and realized, of course, liquid might be an anagram indicator. And since we have the T, it would have to be HATB. And then the meat might be ox. And so a container with a lid is a hat box. So then I was looking at this, and the phrase that comes to mind is the final touch. But I don't know why that is either earning gift or that brought pain. I mean, it might be tough, UGH, ugh, might be pain. But I can't see a tough, something tough. All right, I think I've put in everything. Yeah, let's check all. How about the Midas touch? Oh, I like that. Oops, especially with an S there. Let's check that. That's it. I still don't get it though. Earning gift, romantic, admits. Oh, ouch, of course, I should have thought the obvious thing for that brought pain. Oh, we have an anagram of admits followed by ouch. I think it might be another clue as definition that in a way King Midas, he earns a gift, but it brings pain. That's the best I can come up with. All right, very tricky as we expect from Paul and as we expect on a Friday. But let's go over to 15 squared. Blog today by Eileen, fairly typical Paul. A rather polemic sound-alike. Ooh, some chortles. All right, so let's see. I wrote down many today I didn't get. A lie, nab, oh, and an anagram of conduit. Ah, I thought it was duct, but no. Conduit other, and then clue as definition, right? I see that. Cryptic definition. Oh, of course, the lettuce who survived the battle with old what's her name, Liz Truss. Ah, so really, I think it's a double definition to me: survivor of battle with the prime minister and leaves. Maybe cryptic definition. All right, poll mic is the back of argument. Ah, okay. I see that now. An anagram, romantic, something made up of admits plus ouch. An earning gift is the definition. Yeah, that's, oh, I suppose it's a gift you have that helps you earn. Yeah, not referring to the original King Midas, but you have the Midas touch. I do see that. And this is E plus yes plus train is focus. All right. Bar is a local. Ben is the boy. And then, of course, yeah. Wallop, a slang word for beer. I've never heard of that. Anything to do with codswallop? Anagram of in fact, yeah, high is to race. But is a vessel for water, as in a rain butt. Plus O. Another clue is definition, yeah. I leaned heavily, I suppose Word Wizard is like the wordplays.com I use. Only managed to solve a couple. Wallop for beer is new to me. Wonderful stuff. Got there in the end. Paddy Mellon didn't know 1/8 is slang for drunk. I think it's very old-fashioned. I don't think you'll hear it much today. So maybe it's something that should be retired, but at the same time, it's part of the game, I suppose, knowing all these old things. All right, well, I won't drag this out any longer than it has to be. Thanks as always for watching, and have a great day and a great weekend.